So tonight I watched a film from 2004 called Saving Face, which was written and directed by Alice Wu. Uh, it appears it's her only film, which is kind of um, a bummer because it's been 12 years and this is the only film she's made. She started out as she's a really interesting biography in terms of how she found her way into filmmaking. That I'm not actually going to talk about because I'm really tired and I realize that I'm going to talk too much if I get into it. But I look Alice Wu up because her path into filmmaking is really interesting, as is the fact that this film was partially produced by Will Smith. Thanks to a man named Teddy Z, who's also very interesting. Everything about this film's production is actually interesting, and you should look it up because it's fabulous. Prelude said, this is the story of a girl who is a surgeon living in New York City. She is Chinese American, and her mother, who is 48 years old, played by the lovely Joan Chen, is pregnant. She's also a widow and has been for 20 some odd years. So the rest of the film is sort of how her moving in with her daughter, played by Michelle Krusiec, them trying to find a husband for her because her grandfather won't let her mother back in the house until she's married. And two, a blossoming new love interest for the Michelle Krusiec character played by Lynn Chen because she's a lesbian. So there's lots of layers going on in this movie and lots of dissecting of Chinese American culture. And strange enough, according to Wikipedia, this is the first Hollywood-backed film to feature an all-Chinese American cast since the Joy Luck Club. And I'm wondering, in the 12 years since this one, how many other films can be added to that list, and I'm guessing it's a really, really small list, which is kind of bullshit. This was just what I kind of liked about it was that although it did have lots to say about Chinese American culture, it also followed the rom-com sort of bim bam boom rom-com structure perfectly, and so it was sort of delightful to know what was going to happen, but in terms of, A and B are going to get together, but first they're going to break up, but then they're going to get together. But not knowing who the father was on the mom was great, and then just having a dissection both of Chinese American culture and lesbian culture, and coming out as a lesbian to a Chinese American family. It was all just things I had never, I don't have access to in my life. So seeing someone else's experiences displayed so deftly was really a treat. I rented this on Amazon. It's on there for $4, so you can rent it and enjoy it for yourself. All the performances were charming. The script was great. I like to see happy lesbian films. They make me happy. And just in that whole fairy tale of being I don't know what the right term is, but being sort of left of center and having your family eventually come around and accept that is sort of nice to see in cinema, because I know that for a lot of people that's not the case, and it's great to sort of at least aspire for that and to have that as even a fantasy in cinema. So this was 2004's Saving Face. I highly recommend it. I hope Alice Wu makes more films. I would like to see more from her. She is fantastic.